Guys, and welcome back to Tigers franchise, and we've got a potential closeout game here in the World Series. We lead 3-0. Let's do this. In Lone Depot, Uriah's on the mound. We'll have Scooble ready if need be, just like in game one, and let's go. Ortega struggled. Everyone else has been raking lately. We just got to... Ortega, he's notorious for disappearing in the playoffs. He's been good until literally like the last 5 games. But here we go. Game 4. Tigers lead 3-0. And we're looking to close it out in Miami. Here we go. And it will be Edward Cabrera on the way. 1-0 with a 2 ERA. A .68 whip. He's been great here in the playoffs. And Luis Arias will lead it off, hitting .341 with 3 RBIs here in the postseason. And here we go. Cabrera winds. Game 4 is underway. Strike 1 to Luis Arias here. Ready with the 0-1 is Cabrera, and he'll come home with it. 1-1 now to Arias. Here we go. Ready with the 1-1 is Cabrera. The wind, the pitch on the way. Chopped foul, and it's 1-2 out in front of the 90-mile-an-hour changeup there. Cabrera will come home with it, and that's popped to left. It's going to be a tough play for De La Cruz, but he's there and makes the grab. 1 away here. And here's our lineup for Game 4, a chance to close it out and go back-to-back World Series champs here. And here we go. O'Neal Cruz into the box, hitting .361, 1 away here. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. That curveball is nasty. Wow. And here we go. Ready with the 0-1. Cabrera will come home with it. Driven. Base hit. O'Neal Cruz turns on the sinker. And we got 1 out with a 1 out for Darren Ortega here. Hitting .189 here in the postseason. 2 homers, 8 RBIs. Pitch on the way. 1-0 to Ortega, up and in. And here we go. Ready with the 1-0 is Cabrera. Cruz off first. Pitch on the way. 2-0 on the pitch out. Cabrera in a good hitter's count now. Legalier's back behind the plate. No Dylan. Never mind. Pitch on the way. 3-0. What is his name? Dylan Dingler. There we go. God, I couldn't think of it. Cruz off first. 3-0 count. Pitch on the way. 2 away now. Ortega pops out to third. And Juan Soto's in here. I shouldn't have swung at that. That was stupid. O'Neal Cruz off first. Throw over. Javi Baez at first. Cruz is back in. Here we go. Cruz off first. Pitch on the way. Driven right to Javi at first for out number 3. Man. Julio Urias getting the start. Kyle Tucker leading it off. Pitch on the way. 1-0. And here we go. Ready with the 1-0 home. Pop to center. Ortega on the run. He's under it. And makes the grab. 1 away to start for Urias here. And Luis Guillorme in here. Pitch on the way. Strike 1. This overcast or fog or whatever this is wild. Pitch home. 1-1 here. Here comes a 1-1 home. Swung on and missed. 1-2 here. Pitch from Urias on the way. Chopped foul by Guillorme. And here we go. Ready with the 1-2. Pitch home. Popped foul on it. Still 1-2 here. Here's a 1-2 home. Driven foul. Badu giving chase. Obviously won't get there. Still 1-2. Pitch home. 2-2 here to Guillorme. Here's a 2-2 home. Strike 3 looking. Sits down Guillorme. Good pitch from Urias for his first strikeout. And Brian Reynolds in here. Pitch on the way. Strike 1 to Reynolds, and it's 0-1 here. Gets a favorable call. Pitch on the way. Pop to right. Base hit for Reynolds. A little blooper. T-leaguer into right field. And the Marlins have 1 out with 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. For Anthony Santander, Brian Reynolds off first. Pitch on the way from Urias. Ball 1. Is the 1-0 home. 2-0 now to Santander. And here's the 2-0 home. Driven to Rosario. Flips to second for the third out. We're through 1, 0-0 still. Let's get the bats going. Akil Baddoo will lead it off. He's really gotten it going a little bit here in the postseason. Here we go. The pitch home to Baddoo. Swung on and missed on the curveball. 0-1. And Cabrera will wind and come home. 1-1 now to Baddoo inside there. Carl Dixon behind the plate today. And the 1-1 home from Cabrera. 2-1 now to Baddoo. Good eye. And he's heated up here a little bit in the World Series here of late. Pitch on the way. 2-2 now to Baddoo. I just have not had a good eye here early. Pitch on the way. And that's chopped to short. Baddoo will leg it. Throw on to first in time. 1 away in the top of the second. And Staub is in. Hitting 273 with a homer and 3 RBIs here in the postseason. Pitch on the way. 1-0 to Staub inside there. 1 for 2 with, I believe, 2 walks in game 3. And here's a pitch home. And just under it. Reynolds makes the grab in that gap, and there's 2 away now. Ahmed Rosario in. He's been amazing in the postseason. Hitting 306, and here we go. Pitch home. 1-0 to Rosario here. You got to think eventually we'll square some of these up that are down the middle. Pitch on the way. That's chopped. Fielded by the third baseman. On to first for the third out to end the side there. And Julio Urias is back to work here versus Arroyo, and that's ball 1. 1-0 to Christian Arroyo. Pitch on the way. Strike 1. Good pitch from Urias there. Here we go. The 1-1 home. Strike 2 to Arroyo. And here we go. The 1-2 home. Chop to Staub at second. He'll field. Fire to first. 1 away here in the inning. And Javi Baez stands in now. Pitch on the way. Strike 1 to Javi. And, yeah, we don't need to see that on the scoreboard. Pitch on the way. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 home. Chopped foul. It's 1-2 now. Here we go. The 1-2 coming home. Strike 3 looking. Javi's frozen by Urias' fastball there. And there's 2 away now for Shea Langeliers. Pitch on the way. Chopped foul. 0-1 here to Langeliers. Here comes Urias home. Swung on and missed a good slurve. And here we go, the 0-2 home. Strike 3 looking, sits down Langeliers. And here we go. Good pitch in there from Urias. Cartaya will stand in, hitting 148. He's been terrible in the postseason on offense. Swung on and missed by Cartaya. 0-1 here. Here's the pitch home. Swung on and missed again on the curveball. 0-2 here. And here's the 0-2 home from Cabrera. 1-2 now to Cartaya. Lays off that curveball. And it'll be 1-2. Cabrera ready with the delivery. Pitch on the way. And flowing to center. Another good timing. Just pop out pretty much. Fly out, but. And 1 away in the top of the third here. And Jordan Walker's in. He's also went cold here of late. And Cabrera will come home with it. Driven! Left field! It's deep! Caught. Pain. Luis Arias in. 2 away. Top of the third. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed on a good changeup. 0-1 to Arias. Pitch home. 1-1 now to Luis Arias here. Facing his former team, we're a win away from being World Series champs again. And it's 2-1 to Arias. Looking to close it out tonight in Miami here so we can party on the Miami Strip. Pitch on the way. And that is chopped to second. Fielded. Fires to first in time. That'll end the top of the third. Man. And Brian De La Cruz will lead it off. Here's a pitch from Urias. Strike 1. 0-1 here. Here's the 0-1 home from Urias, and that's 1-1 now. Ready with the 1-1. Pitch on the way. Strike 2. 1-2. Crowd doesn't like it. Urias home with it. Chopped foul. Still 1-2. 1-2 home. 2-2 now to De La Cruz. Here we go. Here's a 2-2 on the way. Strike three looking. Urias has been amazing early here. And here we go. Pitch on the way from Urias Amaya, and it's 1-0 to him. Hitting .262 in the postseason. Pitch on the way. 2-0 to Jacob Amaya. And here comes a 2-0 home from Urias. Chopped foul back behind the plate, and it's 2-1 now. Urias with the 2-1. Swung on and missed. Great pitch from Julio Urias, and here's a 2-2 home. Did he go? Yes, he did. Strike three. Amaya down on strikes. And here we go. Kyle Tucker back in. Pitch on the way. And that's 1-0 to Tucker here. Shift is on. Pitch on the way. Strike one to Kyle Tucker here. And here's a 1-1. And it's 1-2 now. And here we go. Ready with the 1-2. Pitch on the way. Strike three looking. Good changeup from Urias. That'll end the third. Let's get the bats going. O'Neal Cruz in. 1-for-1 with a single on the game. I believe he has their only hit. That sounds right. And here's the pitch home. And that's strike one. 0-1 here to O'Neal. Pitch on the way from Cabrera. 1-1 now to O'Neal Cruz. We're looking for one to crush. Seagulls flying in the outfield. There's a haze in the stadium. And that is absolutely demolished. I don't know how they're going to field that one. Out number one. Another good timing rollover. And Darren Ortega's in 0-for-1 on the day with a pop out and a 3-0 count. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed, and it's 0-1 here. And here we go. The 0-1 home from Cabrera. 1-1 to Ortega from Cabrera. 1-1 to Ortega here. Ready with this Cabrera. He'll deliver home. What am I doing? 1-2 now to Ortega. And here's the pitch home. 2-2 now to Ortega. Laid off that one. Yay. And here we go. Ready with the 2-2 is Cabrera. Pitch on the way to Ortega. And that's driven. Right field. Deep. Off the wall for Ortega. No. Nope. This is bad. I messed up again. Get in there. Oh, he beat it. Come on. 2 away. That was a double, though. Yeah. I didn't mean to do that. And here we go. The pitch on the way from Cabrera. Chop to the right side. Soto running down the line. And he's out by a mile. That'll end the top of the fourth. Man, I didn't mean to do that. Luis Guillorme in here. Pitch on the way. And that's strike one to Guillorme. Won the 2025 batting title. Chopped foul, and it's 0-2 here to Guillorme. Pitch on the way. Chopped foul again, and it's 0-2 here. Pitch on the way. 1-2 here. Pitch home from Urias. Pop to the left side. Rosario under it. And he will haul it in for out number one in the bottom of the fourth. And Brian Reynolds is in. Only hit for the Marlins. Pitch on the way, and that's ball one. 1-0 here to Reynolds. Pitch home. Driven to center. Ortega on the run. Gets there and makes the grab. A great play by Darren Ortega. And Anthony Santander is in 0-for-1 on the day. Pitch on the way. 0-1 here to Santander. And we really kept him in check here. Here's a pitch on the way. Strike two, and it's 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2 home. Pitch on the way. 1-2 now. Ready with the 1-2. Urias delivers. Chopped foul. Out in front of it looked like. Oh, yeah. Here we go. The 1-2 home. 2-2. Whole lot of twos. Bottom of the fourth. Pitch on the way. Did he go? No, he didn't. That wasn't a strike, though. Full count here with 2 away. Pitch from Urias on the way. Driven. Base hit. Badu Fields fires the first, not in time, and that'll be a 2-out single for Anthony Santander. And Christian Arroyo in with Santander off first. Pitch on the way to him, and that's strike one. Here we go, the 0-1 home. Swung on and missed. 0-2 here. kind of pitching backwards now with the fastball. Pitch up and in. Or really, that was more over the plate. But it's a strikeout nonetheless to end the fourth. And Akil Baddoo went 0 for 1 with a ground out. And here comes Cabrera home into the wind. Pitch on the way. Chop foul into the catcher's mitt. And it's 0-1 here. Pitch from Cabrera on the way. 1-1 here to Baddoo. We need someone to get us going. Ortega tried, and then I absolutely messed up on the base path. Pitch on the way. And that's flowing to center. Reynolds coming in. Makes the grab. Good play by Brian Reynolds. And there's one away for Jonathan Staub. Flew out his first time up. Here's the pitch on the way. 1-0 to Staub. And here we go. The 1-0. Cabrera will deliver home to Staub. And that's chopped to third. Fielded. Fires to first in time for the second out of the inning. Man. And Ahmed Rosario's in 0 for 1 with a ground out on the day. And this has been a pitching duel of a series here. And nothing's changed. Driven up the middle. That's a base hit. At least a double for Rosario, who runs so well. Reynolds feels that we're not going to test the arm of Reynolds. That'll be a stand-up double with 2 outs for Ahmed Rosario. He's been so good in the postseason this year. Gets a hanger. I don't know if it was a curveball. It looked more like a fastball of some sort. And yeah, it was. Okay. And Cartaya's in 0 for 1 on the day. 2 away. Runner in scoring position. Pitch on the way. 0-1 to Cartaya here. And we're looking for a drive from Diego Cartaya. Pitch home. And that's rolled over to the shortstop. Cartaya legging it. Not in, or in time, rather. And third out of the inning. And Urias will go back to work against Javi Baez. Pitch on the way. Strike 1 to Javi. 0-1 here. Here's a pitch home. Popped on the right field line. Urias on the run. Can't get there. And here's the 0-2 home to Baez. Chopped foul. 0-2 still. And here's the 0-2 home. 1-2 now to Baez. Here's the 1-2 home to Javi. Pop to center. Ortega's under it. Oop, I overran it. Back it up. Makes the grab. 1 away in the bottom of the 5th here. And Shea Langoliers is in. Pitch on the way. 0-1 to Langoliers. And here's the 0-1 home. Chopped foul, and it's 0-2 now to Langoliers. And here's the 0-2 home. 1-2 now. Here's a 1-2 coming home. 2-2 here. Here's a 2-2 home from Urias. Chopped on the right side. Staub is there. He'll field. Fires to first. 2 away. Good play by Urias to go up and grab that. And Brian De La Cruz is in. Pitch on the way. 0-1 here. Here's the 1-0. Strike 1. 1-1 with 2 away. Here comes a 1-1 home to De La Cruz. Chop to Rosario is short. He'll field. Fires across in time to end the 5th. Good job by Rosario there. And we got 9-1-2 due up here in the top of the 6th. Jordan Walker in 0 for 1 with a flyout on the day. The wind and the pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. 0-1 to Walker here. I've had so many good timing swings in this game. Pitch on the way. And that's flowing to left. Bleed! Base hit for Jordan Walker. We'll take it without this game is wet. And Luis Arias will come in with a runner on first. He's 0 for 2 on the day. Walker off first. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed in the dirt, and it's 0-1 here. Then Walker is off first over there. And a throw over, not in time. Walker's back, and it's still 0-1 here to Arise. Throw over again, nothing happening. Here we go, ready for it is Arise. Walker off first, pitch on the way. And that's driven up the middle. Flips to second. Double play. That's a shame. 4-6-3 double play. And O'Neal Cruz is in here. Hitting .368. We need a drive from O'Neal. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed on a good changeup from Cabrera. And it's 0-1 here. Pitch on the way. That's popped foul. 0-2 here. Late on the fastball is Cruz. Man. Pitch from Cabrera home. 0-2 count. Swung on and missed in the dirt. Langoliers fires the first. Third out of the inning here. It's still 0-0. And Jacob Amaya will lead it off. Pitch on the way. And that's chopped out in front of the mound. Urias Fields fires the first, 1 away. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And Kyle Tucker back in here. And here's the pitch home to him. Strike 1, and it's 0-1 here. Here's the 0-1 home. 1-1 here. The 1-1 home to Tucker. Swung on and missed. A good slurve from Urias. 1-2 here, and here's a pitch from Urias. Chopped foul by Kyle Tucker there. Here we go, the 1-2 home. 2-2 here to Tucker. Here's a 2-2 delivery. Full count here. Guillorme waits on deck. Pitch on the way. Chopped foul. And here we go. The full count payoff pitch. Driven foul. And the pitch on the way. Driven. What a play by Luis Arias. 2 away now. And we better get someone up and throwing. I think we'll save Scooble for Game 5 if it happens that way. We'll get Jose Alvarado up and throwing. I don't mind. Well, and Brewstar. We'll get them both throwing here. Here we go. 2 away. Pitch from Urias to Guillorme. Ooh, ball 1. 1-0. Pitch on the way. 2-0. Here's the 2-0 home to Guillorme, and that's driven foul. 2-1 now. And here's the 2-1 home. Driven right side. Staub giving chase. Fields it. Fires the first. What a play by Staub in the hole to end the 6th. Great play, and Darren Ortega will lead it off 1 for 2 with a double. That was his first hit in the series. And Cabrera will wind and come home. 1-0 to Ortega here. 20 years old in a big spot here. Pitch on the way. Driven to center. And caught. Right to Brian Reynolds, and 1 away in the top of the 7th. Juan Soto in 0 for 2 on the day. And here's Cabrera coming home with it. Swung on and missed. 0-1 here to Juan Soto. Early on that. Okay. Pitch on the way. 0-2 to Soto. And ready with the 0-2 is Cabrera. He'll wind. He'll deliver. 1-2 to Soto with 1 away. And here's the pitch home. 2-2 to Soto now. Battling back into the count. Pitch on the way. Full count now to Juan Soto. Badu waits on deck with 1 away here. And here's a pitch from Cabrera. And that's driven right to the shortstop. Fires the first in time. 2 away now. Wow. We've hit the ball hard just right at everyone. Akil Badu in here with 2 away. Here's a wind. Cabrera comes home. And almost gets Badu. 1-0 here. And Cabrera has been really good this game. Pitch on the way. And that's chopped right side. Lays out. Knocked down. Throw to first. Not in time. That should be scored an infield base hit for Badu. And we got to run around with 2 outs. And it is. Staub is in. Badu off first. Big spot for another 20-year-old. Pitch on the way. 1-0 to Staub on a changeup from Cabrera there. Badu off first with 2 away. Pitch on the way. Chopped foul by Staub. 1-1 now with 2 away. Here we go. Badu will run, and that's fouled off. 1-2 here to Staub. Badu off first. Here we go. Pitch on the way. 2-2. Whole lot of 2s in the top of the 7th here. 20-year-old Staub. Pitch on the way. 3-2 just off the plate. Rosario waits on deck. Badu will be running on the pitch. And here it comes. Fouled off. Just late on it. And still a full count here. Baddoo runs, pitch on the way. And that's driven to center. Reynolds under it. Makes the grab. That'll end the top of 7. Man. Another good line drive just right at someone. And Reynolds will actually lead it off here. Pitch on the way from Urias. 0-1 here to Brian Reynolds. Here's the 0-1 home. Driven right field. Base hit for Brian Reynolds. Baddoo Fields fires it into second. Not in time. A leadoff double. And Santander is on deck here. And we're going to leave Urias in here. Pitch on the way. That's not where I wanted that. 0-1 here. Here's the 0-1 home. Driven right side. Fielded by Urias. Steps on the bag. Steps on the bag. 1 away here. Reynolds moves to third. And Arroyo is in here. Urias ready. He'll deliver home. Strike 1 to Arroyo. There's the 0-1 home. Chopped foul ball. And here we go. The 0-2 home to Arroyo. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Huge punch out for Urias. 2 away in the bottom of the 7th. And Javi Baez in here. Pitch on the way versus, I don't know if they were ever teammates. Maybe for half a season. Here's the 1-0 home. Driven foul. 1-1 here to Baez. And here's the 1-1 home. Driven. Urias makes the play. Steps on the bag. Julio Urias gets out of it. Big pitch. He's pumped up. And let's go hit. Ahmed Rosario will lead it off. 1 for 2 with a double. And here's the pitch home from Cabrera. 1-0 here. And we're actually going to sit down Alvarado now and get Bednar up and throwing, as he will more than likely be the one that comes in. And actually, we'll sit Brusdar down and get Lang up as well. And the pitch from Cabrera coming home. Chopped foul. 1-1 here. Ready with the 1-1 is Cabrera. Pitch on the way. 2-1 now. And here we go. Still 0-0 in the top of the 8th. Pitch on the way. 3-1 to Rosario. Cartaya waits on deck. He'll probably be pinch hit for. And here's the pitch home. Chopped foul. Full count here. Out in front of the slider. And here's the full count coming home. Driven up the middle. Fielded. Fires the first in time. 1 away. And I feel like in this situation, we need the biggest bang for a buck. We're going to bring in Spencer Torkelson for a pinch hit opportunity here. And here we go. Pitch on the way. 0-1. And ready with the 0-1 is Cabrera. Pitch home to Torque. Driven right to the second baseman. Fires the first 2 away. The Jordan Walker's in 1 for 2 with a single on the day. And here's the pitch home. 1-0 to Jordan Walker. And are you a little nervous, Tigers fans? Pitch home. Chopped foul. 1-1 here to Walker. Looking for a drive to get us going. Here's the 1-1 home. Swung on and missed. Good changeup from Cabrera, and it's 1-2 now. And here's the pitch home. Driven to left. Get over his head. Right at another player for the 3rd out. And we will bring in Eric Haas to catch here. Then Bednar will come in to pitch. And he will face Shea Langeliers to start it here. Pitch on the way, and that's ball 1, apparently. Here's the 1-0 home. 0-1 here to Langeliers. Here's the 1-1 on the way. Driven to stop at second. Hillfield fires the first, 1 away in the bottom of the 8th. Brian De La Cruz in here. Pitch on the way from Bednar. Strike 1. 0-1 here to De La Cruz. And here's the 0-1 home. Swung on and missed. That hung like crazy. 0-2 here. Bednar delivers. Swung on and missed. First punch out, second out of the inning. And Jacob Amaya is in here. Pitch on the way. Driven to stop at second. Hillfield fires to first to end the inning. And we head to the top of the ninth with a tied game at 0. Max Meyer will come in here to face Luis Arias. And here we go. Meyer will wind and come home. 1-0 to Arias. Ow. And here comes Meyer into the wind. Pitch home. 2-0 now to Luis Arias. And here we go. The pitch on the way in the 2-0. Swung on and missed. 2-1 here. And here comes the 2-1 home. 3-1 to Arias. Inside. O'Neal Cruz waits on deck. And here we go. Pitch on the way. It almost hits him. Ball forward. Arias is aboard with no one out. O'Neal Cruz waits on deck. And here he comes. 1 for 3 on the game. 6 for 14 in the series. Arias off first. And here we go. Pitch on the way. 0-1 to Cruz. Good changeup from Meyer to start this at bat. Here we go. The 0-1. Coming home. Swung on and missed. 0-2 now to O'Neal. And ready with the 0-2 is Meyer. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed on the changeup. 3 pitches and a strikeout for Cruz. And Ortega's in. 1 for 3 with a double. Arias off first. 1 away in the top of the ninth. Pitch on the way. Driven foul. 0-1 here. And here we go. Ready with the 0-1 is Meyer. He'll deliver home. 1-1 now to Ortega. Good take there. Ortega looking for maybe the biggest hit of his career here. Game 4 of the World Series. Pitch on the way. And that's flowing to left. And that is caught in left. Ortega flies out for the second out here. And Juan Soto is in with Arias off first. 0 for 3 on the day. 2 away. Top of the ninth. Pitch on the way. And that's absolutely crushed out in front of the plate. Foul ball. Arias off first. 0-1 here. Pitch on the way. Foul back, and it's 0-2 now to Soto. And ready with the 0-2 is Meyer. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. He strikes out Soto. Man. And Kyle Tucker is in here. Pitch on the way. 0-1 to Tucker. Perfect pitch from Bednar. Here comes the 0-1 home. 1-1 now. Bottom of the ninth, game 4. Pitch on the way. 0-2 here. Or 1-2, I'm sorry. And here comes a 1-2 home. Good block back there by Haas. 2-2. Pitch on the way. Pop to center. Walker on the run. He's got a long way to go. He gets under, makes the catch. 1 away in the bottom of the ninth. And Luis Guillerme in here. Pitch on the way from Bednar. Driven foul. And it's 0-1 here. Here's the 0-1 home from Bednar. 1-1 now. And here comes a 1-1 home. Pop. Cruz on the run. And, I didn't realize that was that far out. 1-2 home. 2-2. Good take there. Pitch on the way from Bednar. Swung on and missed. Big punch out. 2 away here. Brian Reynolds in here. We're going to get Jose Alvarado up and throwing now again. And here we go. Reynolds in. Pitch on the way. Driven to Rosario. He'll boot it. And that'll be an E6. Rosario with a rare error in the field there. And Santander is in with the go-ahead run, or the game-winning run on first. Pitch home. 0-1 here to Santander. Here's the pitch on the way. 1-1 now. Pitch home. 2-1 here. Here's a 2-1 home from Bednar. 2-2. A whole lot of twos. Bottom of the ninth. Payoff pitch from Bednar on the way. Full count. Arroyo waits on deck. Here's the pitch. Runner will go on the pitch. It's popped to left. Walker is under it. And he will make the grab to end the ninth. Big pitching from Bednar there. And here we go. As Soto will be on. Oh, there's no. That's right. There's no runner in the playoffs. Pitch on the way. Driven. Fielded at first. That'll be out number 1. And Staub is in 0 for 3 with a fly out. The 20-year-old. Pitch on the way from Meyer. 1-0 to Staub. What a game this has been. I know it's 0-0 on the top of 10, but what a game. Pitch on the way. 1-1 here to Staub. I mean, when it comes down to it, this is good baseball. Pitch on the way. Driven to left. That needs to bleed. Get over him. Get over him. Caught by the left fielder. Ahmed Rosario in 1 for 3 on the day. Pitch on the way from Meyer. Driven to left. That's deep. And that'll be a gap shot for Ahmed Rosario. Should be a double. And it will be a stand-up double with 2 away in the top of the 10th. And Eric Haas is in. I want to pinch hit. Do I want to pinch hit? Yes, I do. Who's got the... We're going to Riley Green. Riley Green will come in to hit with Rosario on second. Pitch on the way from Meyer. Swung on and missed by Green. 0-1 here. And here we go. The 0-1 coming home. 1-1 here. Good changeup from Meyer. What a game. Game 4 of this World Series has been. Rosario off second. Pitch on the way. 2-1 now to Riley Green. We're ready with the 2-1 is Meyer here. Pitch on the way. Chopped right side, and that'll be a ground out for Green to end the top of 10. And we will bring IKF in to catch here. Then we will bring... we'll bring Alex Lang in here. I should have got Brewstar up. We'll get him up now. And here we go. Lang into the game. Pitch on the way to Arroyo. Swung on and missed. Good curveball from Lang, and it's 0-1 here. Here's the pitch home. 1-1 now. And here's the 1-1 home. Pitch on the way. 2-1 here. Ready with the 2-1. Lang comes home with it. Chopped foul. 2-2 now to Arroyo. And here's the 2-2 home. Chopped to stop at second. Hillfield set and fire to first. 1 away here in the bottom of 10. Javi Baez in versus former team. Pitch on the way. 1-0 here. And here we go. The pitch from Lang on the way. Chopped foul. 1-1 now. And here's the 1-1 coming home from Lang. Swung on and missed. 1-2 here. Here we go. The 1-2 into the wind is Lang. He'll deliver. Chopped foul out in front of the plate. 1-2 here. Here we go. The 1-2 coming home. 2-2 here to Baez. Here comes a 2-2 home. Chopped foul again. And ready with the 2-2. Home comes Lang. Fouled off again by Javi Baez here. And here's the 2-2 again. Pitch on the way. Full count. Here we go. The full count payoff pitch from Lang on the way. Driven base hit. Javi Baez with a 1-out single there in the bottom of the 10th. And the winning run is now on first with Shea Langoliers into the game here. Pitch on the way from Lang. 1-0 here. Here's a 1-0 home. 2-0 to Langoliers. Pitch on the way from Lang. Chop foul. 2-1 now. And here we go. The 2-1 home. Chop foul again. It's 2-2 now. And here's a 2-2 home. Chop foul again. Still 2-2. The 2-2 home. Full count here to Langoliers. Pitch on the way. Driven foul. And here we go. The full count pitch with the one away. Pitch on the way. Chop foul again. Here we go. The full count payoff pitch. Strike three looking. Big punch out for Lang. Great pitch. And De La Cruz is in here. Pitch on the way from Lang. Driven to Rosario at second. He'll flip the second, or at short, flips the second. That'll end the 10th. Wipe your brow, ladies and gentlemen. Jordan Walker in 1 for 3 on the day. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. 0-1 to Walker here. Pitch on the way. 1-1 now to Jordan Walker. What a game this has been, ladies and gentlemen. Pitch on the way. 2-1 to Jordan Walker. Up and in there. 23-year-old looking for a drive. Pitch on the way. And it's 2-2 now. A good four seam. Here's a 2-2 home. One away here in the top of the 11th. And Luis Arias will come in 0 for 3 with a walk. And here we go. Pitch on the way. Almost hits Arias. 1-0 here. Looking for a big swing of the bat. Here's the pitch from Meyer. I thought it was a curveball or something. I don't even think he has a curveball. I'm just dumb. 1-1 here. Pitch on the way. Driven right field. Base hit, Luis Arias. Get on your horse, Arias. Run. And that'll be a one-out single for Luis Arias. O'Neal Cruz gets another shot here. And here we go. 1 for 4 on the day. Arias off first. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. 0-1. And here we go. The 0-1. Ready for it is Cruz. Pitch on the way from Meyer. And that's flowing to left. 0-2 now. And ready with the 0-2 is Meyer. Rise off first. And here's the pitch. 1-2 now to Cruz. Good take on the fastball up and in there. And it's 1-2 now. 35th pitch from Meyer on the way. Pitch on the way. Driven. Reynolds giving chase. I mean, 2 away now. Cruz flies out to the deepest part of the field. And Darren Ortega, 1 for 4 with a double on the day. Arias off first. And here we go. Meyer ready. Delivers home. Driven foul. Ortega almost just gave us a 2-0 lead. Here we go. Pitch ready with it is Meyer. Pitch on the way. Fouled back. 0-2 here to Ortega. Arias off first over there. And here we go. Pitch home. 1-2 now to Darren Ortega with 2 away in the top of the 11th. And here we go. Meyer ready with it. Pitch on the way. 2-2. Whole lot of 2s. Arias still over there on first. And here we go. 2-2 home. Swung on and missed. Ortega punches out. That'll end the top of the 11th. And Jacob Amaya will lead it off. Alex Lang back to work. Pitch on the way. Driven to left. Jordan Walker is there. And he will make the catch. 1 away. And Kyle Tucker in now. And here's the first pitch from Lang to Kyle Tucker on the way. 1-0. Here we go, the 1-0 home. 1-1 now. What a game this has been. Pitch on the way. Driven, base hit. Walker's got to get on his horse. That more than likely will be a double. And Walker will fire it in. A 1-out double for Kyle Tucker there. And Guillerme stands in here. We're going to get a mound visit. We're going to stick with Lang. And here we go. The pitch home from Lang. 1-0 here. Pitch on the way from Lang. 2-0 here. With a 1 away. Pitch on the way. Driven up the middle. Rosario can't get there. Ortega up. Fires home. Not in time. Marlins win in the bottom of the 11th. And there will be a Game 5 of the World Series. What a game. What a game. What a game. That's all I can say. That's tough. But a great game. Lane gets the loss. I probably should have pulled him there. We didn't hit very well, though. In a 1-0 Miami win in 11 innings. Darn. I'm sad. But that's why you build a 3-0 lead, is we'll have another game in Miami coming up here. But until then, it's been the Captain. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.